Okay, this cable here, which is going to that tree, these trees, or this tree, the top was cut off and I used it for trellising for vines and hardy kiwi for about 10-12 years. It just sat here, and now decided that I don't want them here anymore. I want to move this shed back. So you can see how it's already started pulling away, and what I'm planning on doing is pulling it over. This is an example how root systems over time will degrade, and depending on the species, some trunks will stay connected to the roots, some will rot off, some roots will get smaller, and so they can be easier to pull over, and sometimes leaving the trunk standing can provide habitat for insects, for birds, for many other creatures. So consider this as a option in the rewilding of our areas, as opposed to cutting them to the ground and grinding the stumps, as is normally the practice. You can see how it's pulling up. Try to make it a little easier by removing some of this soil. You can see the roots pulling up here. Now to see if I can roll it to the side or do something else to get the roots out of the ground completely before I remove the stem, which gives me the most leverage. Okay, got it jacked up, put some stuff under it, and the roots are up as high as I think I can get them. Fortunately, this one here is underneath this plank, which goes underneath the shed. It's sizable. So I'm going to cut it off, and I think then with the dingo or some other pulling system, I can pull that root mass up and out. This ferrule here goes in significantly. Since I can't get to the bottom of it, I'm going to cut it here, that way avoiding any soil that may be in there. I expect that it's going to dull the chain, but it's the price of doing business. Okay, I've taken this and I've pulled it around to the side, and then I've jacked it up because I want to get the roots out of the ground before I cut the trunk off of it. Otherwise, I lose the advantage I have of leverage. Right now, it's to a teetering point. So, see if I can get up here and get it to uproot. Not yet, but I see what's holding it down, and it's a root on the other side. Okay, it's cut through. So I figure, see if I can pull out this stump first, and if need be, cut the logs to size. Thank you for coming along.